Hello, my single solitary viewer, and welcome back to the Cubic Cauldron. Now, first things first, about the open video applications to Cubic Cauldron SMP, they are still on. You can still submit your applications. The deadline is June 30th, or is it 31st? Is there a June 31st? No, I think there isn't. Anyway, it's the last day of June is the deadline, and I'll personally start looking at the applications on July 1st. That's when I'll start looking at them. Some members of the Cubic Cauldron have watched some of the applications that have been submitted already, but that is not my case. Ooh, yeah. That is not my case. And, just want to say that those are still on. So what are we doing today? What we're doing today, you can partly see it behind me, way over there. That's beacon action. That's right. For those of you who have been watching the other members of the Cubic Cauldron, they have released the Wither fighting a couple weeks ago. And of course, because I'm my time is extremely limited, I haven't not been able to do that until right now. So that's what we're releasing, my perspective of the Wither fight. Also, after that, I'll be exploring the Nether and talking about how I did my own video applications when I had to do that. To apply to servers and all that kind of stuff. Some insight on that if you interested. And also, because I don't know, because they like to torture me. That's what happens. I heard that you like crafting tables. Smiley face. You're supposed to sign your pranks, Lariella. Obviously, like she told me, she did it on Skype. So I know that's Lariella who did this. I will not be clearing this on screen. I don't know when I'll be clearing this out. I don't have time to clear this out. So I don't know when I'm going to be clearing this out. Whoops, that's raw fish. I'm going to take cooked le cooked fish. I don't know when I'm going to be clearing this out, but the only part that's annoying is getting around because it actually looks pretty. It kind of looks pretty. So yeah, I might. Yeah. The leaf blocks. Make it look pretty. I don't know why there are leaf blocks. I don't know what the leaf blocks has to do with crafting tables. But you know. I will not question the mind of Lariella, because, is there something to question to begin with? Ooh, burn! Oh, I'm going to get punished for that one. Okay, yeah, let's go straight to the footage. Hey, Boom, you want to do the honors?
Today, ow.
Sit back, Blair. Sit in your seat, all right? Don't do that.
Dang, violent much.
Oh. Ouch! I have no armor on. That's not hard.
Why does this always divulge into us hitting each other?
I don't know, but every time it does. Stop it! Right, Boom. Say some words. Now, go.
Okay, just a second. Can everybody please sit in their seats?
Oh my god, that's enough. Stop hitting me.
I just ate.
Jeez.
Stop it. Okay, so welcome everybody. Today we are doing a wither fight, and people are a violent bunch. If you guys don't stop, then we won't do this wither fight.
Aww.
Okay, but anyway, today we are doing a wither fight. I think we're going to be fighting like 2 withers, maybe?
One.
One? Just one? Okay. So we're going to be fighting 2 withers, most likely in the Nether. It has been a long time since we have been together as a group. The last time was when we
did the Ocean Monument. Right?
Did the Ocean Monument, yeah. So enjoy this special and let's fight and hopefully not die. And
woo!
Yeah.
Really?
Water leak!
Really? Really?
Best intro
That's me
ever.
facing my town hall. I put countless hours into this. You guys just put freaking dirt and water everywhere. I hate you. I'm sick of this group. I'm done.
Wait, did I do a bad intro?
Goodbye.
No. Probably acceptable.
Tell me what you think.
Love
Yeah.
that guy.
It's probably the least worst intro we've made on the
The
Cubic
least
Cauldron.
worst. So it's so bad.
Were those even words?
I think it would
The least
normally
worst.
be bad, except that relatively speaking, compared to what we've done in the past, it's excellent.
And then I'll put this one on and then run back.
melee's
No,
the second
into
stage,
a
right?
ball. Sorry, on like one block. And then
Okay.
The
look up.
melee's the second
Yeah.
stage, right?
For Australian
Yeah.
hero Tony
Boom.
Abbott.
Boom. If you need to stand, there you go. Shut up, Blues. No one likes you.
Boy, yeah. Boy, yeah. So much
Woo!
fun.
I'm
All right.
fast.
Oh shit, I got 3 seconds of regeneration off that. Okay.
Oh, yeah, because you didn't stand in it, did you?
Oh, it's
dear.
dancing. Oh, it's on me. Hello.
I can't.
I shot it.
Can't hit it.
I shot it. I did not shoot it. I am not.
Oh,
I can't
Very close
shoot
to
it.
shooting
Why
it.
can't I
Ouch,
shoot it?
Gorilla, ouch. Ouch.
Sorry.
It's
That's
gonna be in
your
melee
fault.
mode soon, melee mode soon.
Alright, it's in melee mode
Melee
now.
mode, melee mode.
come and fight me.
It's chasing me. Ah.
It's in melee mode. Just hit it. Just hit it. Hit it. Hit it. There you go. It's dead. It's dead.
Oh, that was easy.
Yeah.
Woo, that was like the easiest thing ever.
Yeah.
Luriella,
I
you
hear
really...
people-
Oh, I have
around me.
Wither 2 for 32 seconds though. I need to have another of these regen
Some-
pots.
Yes, thank you.
I don't
Dragon
even
mail.
have
Everywhere.
speed.
Blues, right there.
I used to have. Oh, okay, thank you.
That was too easy.
That was like
Yeah.
so easy.
Well, this is embarrassing, but it turns out that for the first time ever, I actually did accidentally delete a lot of footage. Not embarrassing. Not embarrassing. Everyone has done it often. So what I'll do instead is clean up the prank. Oh boy, but yeah, I've been in several recorded rounds lately. You may notice on the channel, currently Cynical going on, being uploaded, but that was recorded, of course, at the beginning of the month, actually last month. But yeah, and to save space, I deleted a lot of footage, and it turns out that I accidentally deleted the second Wither fight, as well as the footage of me exploring in the Nether. But the proof of the second Wither fight, of course, is the beacon way over there. It happened. It took place. And when I explored the Nether, I found a dual fortress. Two fortresses that were like Siamese twins, one inside the other, and I found a lot of loot, mostly horse armor and saddles. But I still have some of that equipment on me, so there were 5 diamonds in the chests. You can see all this. I still have the blaze rods and the glowstone I picked up along the way. And I picked up 1 Wither skeleton skull, because that was the main reason I went exploring the Nether, because we did the Nether fights, and I felt bad that I had not contributed a skull of my own to the pool. And I felt I needed to rectify that, so I went Wither skeleton hunting until I could do that. Yeah, but otherwise, what I was doing mostly when I was exploring the Nether, besides killing blazes and Wither skeletons and that kind of stuff, you know, the usual, I was also imparting some wisdom, and we'll put that in air quotes, on the application process and making a video application. Because some may know, I made a video application for the Shatterheart SMP server, and I did that during the week. There was a period of 2 weeks where I pretty much had come to the conclusion that there would not be a second season of Cubic Cauldron, and turns out I was quite wrong. But I thought, well, okay, I've lost my SMP server, so I'm going to need to apply to another. And my application was such a popular success among the members of that SMP that they vetoed me in. And basically, it was judged to be one of the top 2 applications. The other top application, generally speaking, was thought to be Shadow Legos, who really does. Yeah, he went all out on his video application. It was really something that stood apart from the rest, and that was what I wanted to mention. That's the whole point. When making video applications, you want yours to stand apart from the rest, because usually, in the case of Shatterheart, there had been a total of 90 applications. So it was important for your application to stand out from the rest because, on 90 applications, odds are against you of being accepted. So you either make no effort at all and feel like you didn't and don't, you didn't lose much by not getting accepted because you barely made an effort, or you take the time to really put your best foot forward. So how to do that? Well, ideally, it's a little bit like it's a little bit like a job application, actually, where you want the employer to see all the relevant information about your abilities, about what you bring to, let's say it's a company, to the company that's looking to hire. You want to be sure they get all the relevant information. But especially, let's say if it's a field where creativity is valued, or whatnot, you also want you also want to set yourself apart from the rest. Usually that's done in the interview process, like the more high-scale jobs, where the interview process is the place where you'll have the chance to really shine. But otherwise, that's not necessarily always the case. Sometimes the application process for a job is going through submitting your portfolio or whatnot, and of course, that's okay. Maybe that was not the best comparison because there are so many different fields and ways of getting the job. But anyways, the point was, in general, it's a lot the same. You want the people viewing the application to get the main idea of what you contribute. So in case of Minecraft, if you're good at redstone, you want to be sure that the video application does showcase that. If you're a talented builder, you want to be sure that the app showcases that, right? If you're someone who's got who's really good at talking, right, and you've got a really personality that really shines through in videos, because if you got a really good way of expressing yourself and you have an ease with words, well, of course, you want your app to reflect this. So it all depends on what you do best and how you can best showcase that, and ideally with as much originality as you can, especially in a video application process, because most of the time a lot of applications might end up looking similar. I know that was the case for Shatterheart, where you generally had someone wandering around in their single-player world and showcasing their builds, or talking about what they like to do in case where they didn't actually have impressive builds to showcase. And they're wandering around in Minecraft and talking about what they like, what they're like, and etc. And so there's sort of this typical application, if you will. That was the case at least for Shatterheart. And you, of course, given that, you want to set yourself apart from that. I'm sorry, I'm losing my voice. This is amazing. But basically, you want to set yourself apart. So what I did, I basically predicted... Whoa, that wasn't a fail. That was a fail. I predicted that type of application would be the most common. So I made a twist on it. Whoops. So I started my own video application, which is no longer available. Sorry. I started my own video application by pointing out... like as if I was going to make that type of video application. And then I had my evil alter ego, the Phantom of Ablakara, interrupt the application and decide to sabotage me and my application by showcasing the top 5 reasons why they shouldn't accept Flouzemaker on our server. So you see here, you got all the saddles I picked up. So basically, yeah, I made. And look at all the horse armor. So that's a lot of those is what I picked up in the Nether, in the lost footage. Oh joy. So anyways, long story short, I made this top 5 reasons why you shouldn't accept Flouzemaker in their server. And of course, what it was actually doing in doing that was showing some of my strong suits. So, of course, the Phantom of the Blockera's evil plan was foiled, and the application made an impact, and I was accepted. And that is how I got into 2 SMPs instead of just 1. And I might as well mention it now, even though I think I'm going to mention it in another video. But I was quite happy because, some people are worried about my friend who is fighting against testicular cancer. They want news. And yesterday we did get some news. We got results of some tests back on how he's doing against cancer. And it appears that, first, the really, really big news, in my opinion, is that what was initially thought to be metastatic spread to the brain. So at first he was initially diagnosed with testicular cancer with metastatic spread to the abdomen, lungs, and brain, and with possible hemorrhages in the brain that were oncoming. And it turns out that the metastatic spread to the brain seems to have been a false positive. So it's quite possible that there is no metastatic spread to the brain at all, and that is not an issue. So that is some really, really great news. And the other half of the really great news is that based on the most recent scans and such, it appears that the chemo is working quite efficiently to reduce and combat the metastatic spread in the abdomen and lungs. So right now, it just appears that he's responding very well to the chemo, even if he doesn't have access to all the chemo. So he didn't have because of the metastatic spread to the lungs. There was one type of chemo he couldn't do, and that reduced his odds of full recovery. But even without that type of chemo, it looks like he's responding well to the therapy. So that is really, really good news. We're not out of the woods. Because a fight against cancer. Anyone who knows someone who has fought cancer, him or herself, they know it's not a it's not a short battle. You don't win that over a weekend. But even if we're not out of the woods, we can see, like, basically out of the woods, and we can see the glade. Like, we can see the exit, right? And it's no longer like it no longer feels like you're in a kind of, damn it. Anyways, the point is, yeah, it's good news. So the fight's not over. There's still a lot of battling that needs to be done. But the outlook is more positive than it was not so long ago. That's what I was trying to say. Whew. So anyways, thank you for tuning in, and I really apologize about the lost footage. That's kind of embarrassing. I could have re-recorded the intro, but I prefer, owning up to my mistakes and being honest about the boo-boo I did. Yeah, I had to clear too much space for recorded rounds, and clearly I was a little bit too overzealous in deleting stuff and making space for my stuff. So I'm gonna be waiting here until a sapling. Oh, there is a sapling. Okay, that's great. I was gonna wait until a sapling would despawn or something, and I think that would have been. Ugh, I suck. That would have been too long, really. Okay. There you go. So thank you for joining me on the Cubic Cauldron. I'm starting to be really I'm looking forward to the new members once we do the applications. Like once we looking at all the applications, and looking forward to seeing who we're gonna add and what their plans are on the server, and that's gonna be a lot of fun. New friends, new people. It's gonna be pretty cool. I can't wait. Is what it is. Okay. Beacons are pretty damn awesome. All right. Well, thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time.